How's things?
Good.
There's a cup holder in there. Push that. There you go. Push that. Look at that.
Fancy.
Fancy.
This is nice.
It is, isn't it?
Very yellow.
It is. I like the contrast. The matching seat belts.
Yeah, stitching as well.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's not an everyday car, but it's nice. I'm really enjoying driving it.
Would you say it's too yellow?
Yeah. Look, there's a good chance that it's a bit too yellow for sure. Have you driven a Porsche? Because you drove some things in The Bachelor, didn't you?
I had a couple of nice cars in The Bachelor. I think I had an Aston Martin, Maserati, had an old Jag.
Yep.
I didn't have a Porsche.
Didn't have a Porsche.
Missed out on the Porsche.
You have to have a drive.
Well, you know, this is almost a date then, isn't it? This is nice.
I've always thought you were a dreamboat, but there'll be some females here a little bit angry about it.
Where are you going to take me?
Well, I got to get some fuel, so I thought we'll get some fuel, and then, I don't know, we'll go for a bit of a drive. You can have a drive, we can have a chat. Yeah, I don't know, it's a lovely Thursday afternoon. Sunny Thursday, perfect for a yellow Porsche.
That sounds like the absolute dream.
Like the dream. You know, we only met the other day, but you have this, like, I don't know, when I watch The Bachelor, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this guy. Like, this guy's got to be a bit of a flog. But like, you're not a flog. You're just a normal guy. Like, what? So what's going on now?
I'm transitioning from being, I guess, someone who was in marketing.
Yeah.
To someone who was a reality TV star.
Yeah.
To somebody who wants to be a TV host. On
that AMG, nice. Yeah, go on.
You spot cars. Like you spot women.
Well, that's a nice one.
And the hard thing is, I'm not that experienced. Even though I did 2 seasons of The Bachelorette and then The Bachelor, so in total we filmed for 6 months. So I've had a lot of experience being in front of the camera, but then as being a standalone host, you know, I don't have those hours clocked up. So if you were gonna give an opportunity to a host, you'd probably go with someone more experienced.
There we go. Done.
It is interesting when you see just like the little side glances that people give you.
Yeah.
This guy just here was just went to get in his car and he's like,
yeah.
I know she's sexy. I know, buddy. Mini.
Alright, let's do it. There, you gotta pull it.
There, right.
Yeah. No door handle. $273,000 car, you don't get a fucking door handle. Thoughts on the yellow?
When I first saw the yellow, I thought it was a bit much.
Yeah.
But now that I've had time to acclimatise to it, it doesn't really stand out anywhere near as much as I thought.
No. I mean, it's not the most it's pretty extreme, but it's not the most extreme colour. Pre-Bachelor days, this is the sort of car you would have kicked around in Bondi to talk to the ladies.
I think the Porsche is just a little out of my price range. My first car when I moved to Bondi, it was a Mitsubishi Colt.
Colt, what year?
I think it was a 2012. Beautiful car, 1.4, sounded incredible. So yeah, this is little small step up. Yeah.
Solo dates, aren't they? Bachelor?
Single date.
Single date. All right, mate. Well, I'm going to take you down to a perfect single date spot. I used to take the ladies down. Just fucking hop in and go for a ride. Woo!
That sounds fucking sick.
Sounds sick, doesn't it? Battery. This, in the Sport Plus mode, it's the real refined racer Sport Plus.
Yeah.
I think Sport's just like, I'm a bit of a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a dick measuring contest.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it.
No, there's not. I mean, if you're in a yellow Porsche, you're sort of measuring your dick anyway.
Yeah, you're out there putting your dick out the window.
Correct, you're really waving it
being
around.
like, check it out, this
Correct.
is me.
Mine's definitely not big enough to wave out the window.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's why I'm in this car, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Because it's a more subtle car, it's a lot of the time people don't know what they're looking at. They just go, hey, it's a 911. So you can really fly under the radar. Like, this is a $272,000 car.
That's crazy.
Obviously this Porsche is yellow, but when you're driving around in a McLaren or a Ferrari or a matte back Lamborghini Huracan, you cannot avoid anybody's looks ever. Well, I got pulled over in a Lamborghini coming just over here, coming off the Harbour Bridge a couple of years ago, and they pulled me over to search the car for drugs. Because
were there any drugs in the car?
No, there weren't. They said that there was exactly the same colour car with the exact same number plate, but they got it wrong. That car was registered in Victoria, not New South Wales. That was linked to organised crime. So in that weekend, in that Lamborghini Huracan, I got pulled over 3 times. So that's like, wow, that's the sort of attention you're getting in those cars, which is, I don't know, it's not something you want to live with.
Nobody wants to get pulled over 3 times
in a weekend. And it was right there. They had the torches out. I was like, it was like I was a criminal.
You were just standing there, arms crossed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was like, Lamborghini Australia own the car, and they're like, sure they do, and I was like, all right, sweet. Hey, I read an article the other day. Rumours. Go on. Rumours. As you know, I don't know if you do know, we've just started a site for dads. I read an article the other day about Matty J looking to start a family.
Yeah. Where did you?
It was on the Daily Mail or something.
Very trustworthy source.
Very trustworthy source.
Look, can't confirm that the family life is about to begin for me just yet. I've definitely spoken about
it?
Kids. Yeah. I think they're a little while off.
A little while off, yeah. Of course.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to be a dad for sure.
Yeah. I know, isn't that like, so what? We're both 31.
Yeah.
You're 31, are you?
Yeah, you don't have kids?
I don't have kids, but
do you want kids?
Yeah, of course. And that's changed a lot in the last couple of years. Like,
it's weird. As soon as you hit your late 20s,
it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's strange how you sort of, you know, you're there going, all right, well, no, I don't really want to know about it, and then you're like, suddenly like, all right,
you get 2 grey hairs, and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to get kids.
Ready?
Holy fuck.
It's good, isn't it?
That is.
See, that's the thing. You drive these cars around and you're like, yeah, this is so sick, man. But then, like, you just drive them fast. Like, yeah, but this is a great
I felt good.
Yeah, it does.
It's good to feel alive again.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was good.
Would you ever do The Bachelor?
Do you know what? We were having a chat about new Survivor the other day, and Jack was like, if you guys want to, if anyone wants to do Survivor from this company, they can do it. And I sort of thought,
would you?
No, I don't want to take my shirt off, but I'd have to lose a bit of weight before I did it.
You're only eating rice and coconuts out there. You drop some kilos for sure.
Yeah, I need to drop some kilos. I took 6 weeks off the piss last year. No sugar, no bread, no booze for 6 weeks, which also meant no sex at all.
No sex?
Well, I didn't have a girlfriend, and I can't. I can't talk to women if I don't drink, so no chance.
You got a girlfriend these days?
Yeah, I do have a girlfriend.
How long?
We've been seeing each other for 6 months now, so.
Is it love? Have you dropped the L-bomb?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, she's actually the best chick I reckon I've ever met.
What's her name?
Eloise.
That is a beautiful thing to say.
Yeah, she's just the most down-to-earth chick I think I've ever met in my life.
How'd you guys meet?
My mum introduced us. Dead set, man. My mum introduced me to my current girlfriend.
Is that something that happens on the reg? Is your mum your kind of wingman?
No, she hasn't been in the past, but hopefully she doesn't have to do it again. I mean, it's almost as outrageous as yours.
I think it's both equally beautiful.
Yeah, correct. Well, do you want to have a drive?
You know, I back myself as a good driver.
Well, you back yourself as a presenter, you gotta back yourself as a driver.
Always.
Let's do it. Okay, ready? Look at me. Ooh. Damn.
You alright? I'm 6'1.5".
Yeah, it's tight. I'm not tall, so. How's it feel?
It feels good. I'm I've just like feel like I've just hopped on a wild stallion, and I'm waiting for her to buck.
What's the best car you've driven?
The Aston Martin was nice.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It sounds really bad.
Yeah.
But because you're on so many dates, and it's, you know, one time it's Aston Martin, then it's a super yacht, then it's a helicopter.
Yeah.
They all kind of just, you know, blend together, and it kind of does lose its shine.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
It's just straight. And how much? Oh, look at that fucking 964. That's not. How much are you thinking about the girl on the date? Because you got cameras, you got Aston Martins, super yachts and stuff.
Yeah, I guess there is. The intro is always a little bit clunky.
Yeah.
When you rock up and, you know, you've got a you're driving like a really nice car, and you got to remember where you're picking them up from, and then where you got to go to afterwards. The hard thing is they're super nervous. Yeah. More than you are. Yeah. So sometimes it can almost be a hindrance because they're super nervous and they're not being themselves. Yeah.
Are you being yourself at the moment?
I'm being a cautious version of myself.
I think the car that if I could only have one for every single day, I'd just get a Rolls Royce, and I'd get a Wraith or a Ghost, because you can kick around in it. Yeah. People are like, oh my god, it's the most incredible thing. Like, I don't know if you've been in one, but it's super classy. Everybody loves a Rolls Royce, and in fact, everybody loves an Aston as well. But people just froth on Rolls Royce like they're $1 million. But I think you don't, as we discussed before, you don't drive them like you don't drive a Rolls Royce like a dickhead. You drive it like
a gentleman.
A gentleman.
Hence,
there you go.
There we go. Hey, and I'll take you on a date.
Yep, perfect. I like it.
You get the car. I'll choose the location.
We should have probably caught the location a bit more down there, and some hand holding and stuff.
Kissing.
Some kissing.
Yeah. How good's Sydney traffic?
Oh, it's fucked, isn't it? I tell you what, it's so fucked.
If you had $271,000 in the bank right now, would you buy this car?
No. 271. You got to have a lot of disposable income to spend 271,000 on a car.
Agreed. Yeah.
I don't have it yet. I'd like to have it. I think as a car and as a Porsche, this is all the 911 that you need. Matty, how's that?
It was nice. I was a little bit nervous at the start. I don't know if you can tell.
I couldn't. Natural.
First time I've driven a manual in about 12 months.
Mate, what's the car you want to drive? Give me that. What's the car that you want to drive most?
Look, if I could have any car, I'd want to drive a Ferrari. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but Ferrari Portofino.
Yeah, brand new. We actually haven't driven it at all.
So no pressure.
We're at the launch. We haven't driven it. Let's do that. Ferrari. Let's drive a Portofino 2019. Let's make it happen. Thanks for hanging out, Matty.
Thanks, brother.
Awesome.
Legend.